Ecclesiastes 4 through 6. Let's see what we can learn from Solomon today. He says, better off than the oppressed or the oppressor is the one who never existed at all. No way, Solomon. Bad attitude. We have been given the opportunity to commune with the awesome, holy, perfect creator of the universe who loves us so much he sent his son to die for us. We are fortunate people indeed to have such a God and such an opportunity. We are not victims. We are objects of God's love. Two are better than one, and a cord of three strands is not quickly torn apart. This hints at the fact that one person helps another person, but we also bring God into the picture. And that's where the three is. We were created to be in fellowship with other people and with God himself. Guard your steps as you go to the house of God and draw near to listen. Now this is better. Yes, draw near to sincerely fellowship with him. Solomon speaks now of some things he's learned. He who loves money will not be satisfied with money. The sleep of the working man is pleasant. There's nothing like a good hard day's work and then a good night's sleep after. Eat, drink, and enjoy oneself in all one's labors, in which he toils under the sun during the few years of his life which God has given him, for this is his reward. Some truth to this, Solomon, but you left out eternity and God's rewards to those who build on the foundation of Christ. Solomon compares the man who is satisfied with good things in this life to the man who isn't. He says it would be better if the latter were. He says, do not all go to one place. No, Solomon, they don't. No wonder you have such a bad attitude. Put your hope in God, the eternal God, who has created us to be eternal beings with an opportunity to spend eternity with him. 2 Corinthians 12, Paul goes on in describing his experience as a true apostle. He says, I will go on to visions and revelations of the Lord. I know a man in Christ who 14 years ago, whether in the body I do not know or out of the body I do not know, God knows, such a man was caught up to the third heaven, caught up into paradise, and heard inexpressible words which a man is not permitted to speak. On behalf of such a man I will boast, but on my own behalf I will not boast, except in regard to my weaknesses. Paul is so humbled by this experience that he talks about himself in the third person. The first heaven is presumably the Earth's atmosphere, the second heaven interplanetary space, and the third heaven the abode of God. We know that God gave specific revelations to Paul that he was to pass on to us, but apparently there were things he heard that he couldn't repeat. I really have to wonder in skepticism about the people that say they've been to heaven and God gave them all this information and they charge $100 a DVD for you to hear what it is. Because of the surpassing greatness of the revelations, for this reason, to keep me from exalting myself, there was given me a thorn in the flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me, to keep me from exalting myself. Concerning this, I implored the Lord 3 times that it might leave me. And he has said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for power is perfected in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, I will rather boast about my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may dwell in me. Therefore, I am well content with weaknesses, with insults, with distresses, with persecutions, with difficulties for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. Many speculate regarding what this thorn in the flesh is, but we are simply not told what it is. Whatever it is, and God can obviously use whatever he chooses, God orchestrated it to keep Paul humble. We have defined grace as God's unmerited favor to us, but grace also is an empowerment from God that allows us to do what we could never do without him. What has God orchestrated in your life to keep you in a place of dependence on him, to keep you in a place where you must press in closely to him to be able to carry on? We as human beings are prone to become proud and self-sufficient. God knows this, and as the perfect Father, puts things in place for our good so that his grace will also be sufficient for us. Paul says he is an apostle of Christ, inspired and empowered by him, and this is how he will come when he visits the Corinthians again.